Welcome to SOAI. Today we're going to build a real estate dashboard.
Okay, everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. We all know this channel pretty well. Okay, so anyway, I've got Claude up on the screen. This is the AI LLM model by Anthropic. They just released their new 3.7 version, and I've got an idea for a project that I want to create, and I'm going to use just Anthropic, and we're going to see. I mean, this is live coding; anything can happen. So we're going to see if what I can create can be created, or if what I want to create can be created. First thing I have to do is upload my file. I've got this map of local real estate prices per meter I found on the internet. And here's what I want to do. So let's see. An example to try to make it a little bit easier for the AI to create this. All right, let's just see what it does. Let's see if this works. All right, so it's generating something. Okay, it looks like it is a single HTML file. Very good. Probably is going to run out of compute pretty soon because it's just doing a lot of CSS right now, which you know, is great, but this doesn't leave a lot of room for logic, so I'm not sure how far it'll get. Okay, it's still going. Very good. I think did it get the neighborhoods? I don't think it did. I'm a little worried about it. Oh no, it's got the neighborhoods. Okay, interesting. Okay, very cool. I mean, it looks like it's creating something pretty impressive. All right. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect. It looks a little bit. Oh, because I am asking it to like recreate the map of the neighborhood, which might be, you know, not possible, but okay. But let's say that let's say that I'm in Mokotów, and let's say I have like 60 meters. Do I have to click enter? Okay. And what it's telling me is it's telling me that, oh, this is actually pretty cool, okay? So what it's telling me is that if I live in Mokotów, where it's 18,740 per square meter, and I have 60 square meters, then if I move to Białęka, I can have 21.6 meters more space, right? But if I move to Śródmieście, which is like basically downtown, I'm gonna have 8.7 meters square, a smaller apartment. So this is actually really cool because what it lets me do is compare neighborhoods and figure out, okay, you know, do I want to live in this neighborhood? Yes. Okay, but I'm gonna have to have a smaller apartment. And for me right now, I don't want a smaller apartment, I want a larger apartment. So I think what I would ask is the way to make this better, I think, I mean, besides the map not making any sense, is I would like to have it, let's see. No, I think that's fine. I mean, I don't want to go too far, like making it, you know, go too far. So let's see if it can just make, okay, let's see if it can just improve the map. Aha. So I'm just stuck with this. Okay. All right. All right, so let's try this. I'm going to do a new tab. And I'm just going to create a new chat. Come on. And I'm going to ask it to use the extended version. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, you know, this whole output here, the code. And in fact, I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to copy the code. I'm going to drop the code here. So it's got the code. And I'm going to say, okay, it's okay, but can you get, you know, can you fix it? And make sure that I have extended. Okay, good. And now I'm going to say, so now I'm in extended. I've pasted in the HTML. And let's see if this works a little bit better. Okay, just let it go. Cross my fingers here. Okay, it looks like it's trying to draw in some rough way the districts here, district paths. Yeah, if this works, it'll be pretty cool. I mean, already what it created is pretty useful, and it's based off an image. So I think that's pretty powerful. Yeah, how many times am I going to use this? A couple times. I'm not going to use it hundreds of times, but I can release it on GitHub as like a little page, and people can use it if they want to. Okay, so here's what it says. I've replaced the simple rectangle with a proper SVG map that includes actual district outlines for all 18 Warsaw districts, a naturally curved visual river running through the city, better label positioning within each district, the same interactive functionalities as before. So pretty awesome. Although I'm not getting a preview, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to open up, let's just go in here, and we'll do Notepad. And this is just going to be, let's call it property dashboard.html. All right, that should open up Notepad. We're going to just copy paste in there. And then, all right, so, all right, property dashboard HTML. So I'm going to try to load this into the browser. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff there. And here's my property dashboard. Okay, it's looking better. It's still a little bit crazy because it's like, you know, the river's just north and south, but it's definitely an improvement. I can kind of see where the neighborhoods are. Definitely, like Rembertów is here, Waver is here, although I can't really tell what Waver is, what's not. So it did a better job, but you know, I'm not super impressed by the map. I'm not sure what I can really do. Okay. So just let's just review this real quick. So I've taken Anthropic Claude, the 3.7 model. I've uploaded it. I've given it an image of a map that I found, you know, just on the internet, and which is from here. Just to give the credit here, it looks like it's from the Marcin group. And I've uploaded it to the model. I've asked it to create a dashboard, and this is the dashboard it created. And what this dashboard lets me do is let me say, for example, that let's say I have, let's say I'm in Waver and I have 120 meters. And what it's telling me is it's basically saying that the only place, so if I'm moving from Waver and I have 120 meters, the only neighborhoods in which I can have an increase in my meters per square meters is Białęka, Rembertów, and Wesoła. And Wesoła would be the most. I could have 12.8 meters square more. But all these other neighborhoods, I would be losing square meters, right? So like, if I wanted to move from Waver to downtown, I'm going to lose 42 square meters. So I think it's a pretty useful thing. Maybe you don't use it that often, but I think when you're doing some research on real estate prices, it might be helpful. And again, it was created in 10 minutes using AI, and I only had to do a couple things here and there. I don't want to give up yet though, so let's do one more thing. Let's try to make that map better, because it's still pretty bad. Okay, I want to do 2 improvements. All right. Okay, please find a library. No, I really want these maps to be better. So please improve the map of the neighborhoods, as it still looks quite low poly. In addition, when the user enters their data, neighborhood and meters, update the map as follows. red background for every neighborhood where meters will be reduced. Green background for every neighborhood where meters will be increased. Okay. Let's see if that works. I basically said, hey, make the background red if the neighborhood is going to force me to have a smaller apartment, green if it's going to allow me to have a bigger apartment, and also improve the neighborhoods, the map neighborhoods. But let me just read this one more time. Please improve the map of the neighborhoods as it still looks quite low poly. All right, so let's do it. Submit it and wait. And if you're just joining this channel and you like AI and you like technology, please click like and subscribe and leave a comment, of course. We love those comments. We love to keep them, we love to interact. I don't create a lot of content. Do apologize for that, but I'm going to try to create more content. But the more you comment, the more I know what to work on, what to create. So appreciate that. Okay, it's working on it. It looks like it's really trying to, can hear those gears turning. It's going to take a while. I think probably because it's making edits. Is it like making edit? Oh, wow. This is a new feature. I did not know this. So apparently Claude right now, instead of just generating a whole new file, it seems to be like, as you can see, it seems to be like editing the file in real time. So it's pretty cool. Hopefully this allows it to use the maximum number of tokens possible. Okay, what else is it doing? Wow, it's adding a lot of code. Okay. Is it still making edits? Still making edits. Wow. Okay, there it is. It's editing the SVG map. More detailed. Okay, replace low poly district shapes with much more detailed, smoother, realistic boundaries. Each district now has curved paths and multiple points to better represent the actual geographic shapes. This rivers properly renders natural curved path through the city. Color coded property visualizations. Green background for districts where you would gain meters. Red for districts where you would lose meters. Added legend bottom. Okay, so it looks like it improved it. Let's again take this, copy it. I'm going to go to my terminal and I'm going to run the same command. And just delete, and we'll see if that is looking better. Okay, let's refresh it. Okay, now this is looking pretty cool. Again, the map still, doesn't look correct, but it's getting there. I mean, it made it curved. It looks a little bit better. Okay, so, and I love the color coding. It really brings it to life. So let's see, let's say I live in Ursinów. Let's say that I have let's say I have a little small apartment. I have a 32 meter apartment. And right away the map shows us, I'm not gonna move to Wilanów, Mokotów, Włochy, Ochota, Wola, Śródmieście, Zaliborz, Praga, Północ, right? Because those are gonna mean that I'm gonna have a smaller apartment. But if I move, to these other neighborhoods, yeah, I can have a slightly larger apartment. But again, as you can see, the prices between the neighborhoods are not that great, right? The difference is that I'm going to have like double the size of apartment or something. So there's not a lot of wiggle room. In fact, the largest amount of square meters I would have would be about 9 square meters if I moved to Wesoła. So if you can see right now, if I live here, which is on the metro line, by the way, if I moved to Wesoła, which is way over here, longer travel times to downtown, it's not really as well connected. If I moved all the way over there, I would only get 9 more square meters. So in a sense, it doesn't make sense to make that move. But this is a pretty good looking map, and I think if you want to take this next level, that'll be great. I'm going to post this to GitHub and put a link in the notes. So thank you very much, and see you here next time for the next video.
All right, so just a quick update. We've basically got a upgraded version of the dashboard, and this is really cool because I used SVG files from Wikipedia to populate Claude, to basically tell Claude, hey, use this SVG file and add it to the code that we have. So I think the result is pretty amazing. Maybe it's not 100% perfect, but this is a map of Warsaw. These are the districts in Warsaw. And now when you click on a district, it changes that district to be the one that's active, and it updates all the information there based on if you're going to have to settle for a smaller apartment, or you can hope for a larger one based on property values. So I hope you like this updated dashboard. Again, it's all going to be on GitHub, so you can download the code, you can run it locally, and you can feed it back into Anthropic for your region or area. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe.